Olunaku olwaleero tuli ku Mbale SS nga ejaguza emyaka 75 of existence. Era nga ku mukolo guno omukolo gwa maanyi wabula nga bintu bingi ebigenda okukolebwa olunaku olwaleero nga wano wenyimiridde eno agriculture stall mu bumpimpi oba omudaala ogw'ebyobulimi ku ssomero wano nga balina ebintu ebyenjawulo bye bakola oba bye balima ng'abayizi bo bali mu agriculture mwe beetoolera bintu bingi bye balina wano naye sigenda kubanga mbyogerera biki bye balina ngenda kukkiriza omu ku bo abe nga atuyisaamu katonotono biki bye balina, how did they come up with the products whatever they are having, and we move on. Nina omwana muwala yagenda okubanga taking us through what they have, how did they come up with everything ekiri ku table wano, and ki ekyetaagisa na ki kyebalubirwa nsonga ki bataddewo omudaala guno. Tukwaniriza ku Mbale Express ne Mosan Media. Introduce yourself.
Well, it's okay, thank you. My name is Masari Trisha, and I'm an agricultural student at Mbale Secondary School. I'm in S5. Well, this is Agriculture Smart Garden. It's also a stall. With us, we have different products from our smart garden. Yeah, starting from this side, this is spider flower, also known as Jovio. Yeah, in Lumasava, it's also known as Isaga. Yeah, and it can be grown. It's a common plant. It grows anywhere, any conditions. It's able to mature. And the next plant here, we have Amaranthus, pigweed, the colonial name, and the scientific name is Amaranthus, also known as Dodo or Namutoto. That's how the other Gishus call it. We have the red one and the green one. This red one, I think it's a mix of this green one plus it. That's why it's not purely red, because there is that purely red Dodo. Yeah, and the next on store we have some tomatoes. This is a species called the Gamma tomatoes. It's the Gamma species. We have, this is the species. It's the Gamma tomatoes, and this species is the common species that is used here in our region and worldwide too. And as well, it's an organization called the Gold Seeds along Republic Street. I think it's only one we have currently here. So these tomatoes, well, tomatoes don't want water stress. For you to get good tomatoes, they don't need a lot of water. They don't need very, very acidic soils. They need a bit alkali. The pH shouldn't be very acidic. Yeah, so that's how we were able to come up with our tomatoes. And the next here, we have eggplants. They're modified. Many people are wondering why they are so huge. It's actually genetically modified. The seeds of the local biringanya, it's known as biringanya in Luganda, biringanya in Lugisu, that's how I hear them call it. Yeah, so it's huge because the seeds of the local biringanya were put together with the seeds of the GM, the genetically modified ones. So we come up with this modified one. Yeah. So we have the scale. It's many people call it skuma as well. This is skuma. And this is scale. It's a different species of what? Different variety of this sukuma. It's tastier than this normal sukuma that we see here. It's because this too is genetically modified. Most times we see sukuma with a very, very long stem, but this isn't. Its stem isn't very long. It has very broad leaves. Most times people have sukuma with very small leaves, but these leaves are broad. It's because it's also modified and improved species. Yeah, it's the same as this, but this is more modified than this is. Yeah. So on the table we have this is a garden pea. It's also known as gobe likote. Likote is a very common greens that most people here in Mbale eat, including me at home. So it's pested most times when it's harvested. So you can see it has wilted. But for us, we have added value to it by we dried it and we grinded it. We added roasted peanuts to it, plus some spices. Some of the samples are here. It was grinded together with roasted peanuts in it. So you will just buy yourself a tin, go home, and you have sauce on your table. And help me with the malewa. One piece. There is some malewa here. It's called bamboo in English, kamaleya. We have this takes really long, but we improved it. We added value to it by grinding it. We added spices to it, like garlic and roasted peanuts. So all you need to do is add vinegar when you're home, boil it. You can put any other thing that you're interested in, and then you have still sauce on your table. Well, it's chumula. It's also different species of malewa. President, tell me about this malewa.
When it's young.
This one, when it's young, we eat it actually when it's young, right? Yeah, it's eaten when it's young. Yeah. Then we have the pumpkin leaves. Help me with the pumpkin leaves. Plus the one that they've added value to. Pumpkin leaves, we have this. We have the grinded one. We've added value to the chimisheveve. It's called gumusheveve. We add value to it, and you're home, just boil, add spices, and you're good to go. You have a meal prepared. Instead of going home, you know, it has a process. You have to go home and do this. You have to remove the scales, the rough one. Instead, you can get the already modified one and just go make yourself a simple meal to go. So we have tomato paste here with us. This is tomato paste, also known as tomato sauce. You can choose to put it on the food you've already cooked, or you can cook it in the sauce. Instead of buying tomatoes, you cut. This is already made. You can just measure and mix it in the sauce and everything is done. They have very, very big bulbs compared to the usual onions. And with us here, this is spinach. It's a very, very, very nice kind of variety of greens. If anybody went to the market and they were given sukuma wiki with spinach, they would prefer spinach because it gets ready fast, it's soft, it takes less cooking oil compared to sukuma wiki. Yeah, so that was our stall for the agriculture products. Well, this
How do you come up with such initiatives to have modified foods and then the organic ones?
Well, to have the local and modified crops, we move around agriculture stores in town, agriculture shops in towns, and we are able to. We were given an initiative by the organization that was helping us sponsor this. It's called Ricolto, and we were taught about the GMOs, the genetically modified crops, and how they are important. You can see they help to increase the size of the crops, and we were able to come up with this. Well, how we are able to come up with this? First of all, with the crops were first planted in a nursery bed, then later-wise they were transferred to the main garden. The GMOs, we get the seeds of the local plants, the local crops around, and then we get the genetically modified seeds from the agriculture shops around town, and we are able to combine them. When they are combined well, that's how we come up with these genetically modified crops.
If you to compare and contrast between the local or the traditional crops and the genetically modified ones, which ones are easier to in terms of maintenance, accessibility, basically maintaining and what have you?
Well, in comparison of the GMOs and the local crops, well, I personally prefer the local because the GMOs are very hard to maintain and look after. They ain't resistant to weather conditions, and for us to be able to take care of the crops in our garden, it has really been expensive, and it's costly, and it requires a lot of time. So the ones of the local, they will just plant, they will know obviously their crops will grow, but these genetically modified crops need a lot of attention, care, and whatsoever.
Agriculture is looked at or is taken as the backbone of this country, Uganda. You as a student under agriculture umbrella, what could be your take on agriculture being, nowadays, agriculture being the backbone of this country?
Well, agriculture, I personally think agriculture, it is a backbone of the country because nobody stops eating food, nobody stops growing, everybody needs food. So it's really looked at as, by some youths, it's looked at as a dirty job and a dirty subject. Most people think I don't offer for this. They thought I offer for ICT, but we urge all youths out there to take agriculture really as a serious subject and a serious thing to go about, because it's really looked at as a backbone of the country. Right from His Excellency, the President of the country, he really prioritizes it so much.
Nowadays, agriculture has turned out to be very expensive in terms of practicing. As students of agriculture, what do you think would be the basic steps one should take if it's about to go for agriculture?
Agriculture is not difficult. Land is available. Our climate is good. In Uganda, basically, our climate is not bad. Seasons keep ranging, but it's not expensive to offer. They should offer for it, because it's a really good subject to do. I mean, you come to learn a lot of things, how to grow crops, different species, different varieties. So they should just have confidence that they can do it. Besides, they say the world is going digital, that's why most people are doing ICT, but trust me, nobody stops eating. So we prefer this. They should prefer this. They should have confidence in themselves. They should love the subject. When something is done with passion, and that is how it really goes on, that's how it continues. Yeah, they should have this passion in them, confidence in them that they can do the subject, and it's not hard. It's not all about digging like other people think. Of course, yeah, digging is there, but not so much training like other people in villages and all that. Yeah. My name is Masari Trisha, a student at Mbale Secondary School, an agriculture student in S5. Thank you so much.
Abaana bebali mu agriculture wano ku Mbale SS era nga bakunyonyodde buli kimu engeri gikolebwamu ne bakwawuliramu wakati w'ebyo ebirime ebyongeddwamu omutindo oba ebikolerere kusa n'ebirime binnansangwa era ng'enjawulo ogitegedde ensonga lwaki olaba ebbiriŋŋanya omunene ennyo okwawukanako oyo gw'omanyi mu katale gw'ojja mu katale n'olaba spinach n'ebintu ebirala ebinene ku sayizi gwe gy'obadde omanyi ng'omuntu. Byonna abaana amagezi bagabasomesa nga bakunnyonnyodde era ne bagateeka mu nkola n'abaako nabo kye beeyiyizaawo ng'abantu. Ku Mosan Media ne ku Mbale Express.